edition of In Focus. I'm joining you from India's historic white stone hub, Makrana, situated in the state of Rajasthan. In this edition of In Focus, we investigate what led to the closure of some of the mines in this region and why the world's finest marble is losing its takers despite their availability in the natural reservoirs. Traveling a distance of some 400 kilometers from the capital New Delhi wasn't that difficult, as getting into the mines as deep as 500 feet below the sea level. India's Makrana white stones are renowned all across the globe for its finest quality white stones. These mines, as old as 400 years, are the reason for some of the world's finest monuments like Taj Mahal, made by Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan in 17th century. The history of white stone mines root deep into Mughal Empire. It is believed hundreds of skilled men were brought from countries like Iran, Turkey and Azerbaijan to excavate marble and also to design the finest monuments of India made from the same white stone. And after the completion of Taj Mahal, they settled in the Makrana town of Rajasthan. The historical fact became more authentic as the In Focus team met a family who has settled in Makrana after Shah Jahan invited their forefather Sheikh Abdul Haq Shiraz Afandi during the construction of Taj Mahal for his expertise in stone carving. Today, the community locally known as Salawats continue to contribute to the marble industry of India.
मकराना की जो खाने आज के 20 साल पहले जो मकराना में सभी रेंजें चालू थी और खासकर जो चकडुंगरी की रेंज पे हमारे 19
During the Mughal period, our family was among the first few families in Iran to receive invitations from the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan to work in Indian subcontinent because of the expertise our forefathers had in terms of choosing stones and inlay designs. We are basically from Shiraz. And after the completion of Taj Mahal, the Mughal emperor suggests that we must settle here in Indian subcontinent. Since then we excavate white stone, and I think our coming generations will also continue to do the same.
The family helped In Focus team to take a look around the historic mining region of India. Makrana is a small town with Muslim majority and is the only deposit of white stone in India. The marble excavated from these deposits are exported across the globe because of its fine quality. But unfortunately, the sales of these white stones have gradually gone down.
मकराना मार्बल कि माइनिंग में कुछ मुश्किलात अभी आई थी पिछले सालों में, लेकिन ये धीरे धीरे इंशाल्लाह हम उम्मीद करते हैं कि वो सही हो जाएंगी.
Way back in 1960s, the government laid a rail track near the mines for the easy transportation of stones. As the time passed, that railway line was closed down and was of no use. The government blames miners for its wear and tear, but we are not to be blamed. It has been even accepted by the court. The problem was created because of landslides during monsoon. We were asked to pay compensation, and we agreed upon that. But after some time, court changed its decision, saying things have changed with time, and we are asked to pay 4 times compensation of what we were supposed to pay. Now somehow state government is extending some help, but we have lost our market to other surrounding low-quality stone miners. It will take a lot of time to regain our charm.
लाइन की वजह से वो खानों को बंद किया गया, लेकिन रेलवे के साथ हमारा
For the last 20 odd years, some of the major marble mines have been seized by the government authorities, and this has resulted into a huge setback to the people living in this region.
It's a human nature. The people want something change, new colors, new style of, new qualities of marbles. They want to utilize. The main problem is that the excavation is not very fast. If government make any kind of rules, regulation, or the people of Makrana unitedly decide to excavate properly, everything is possible in this world. Makrana marble is one of the oldest marble excavated in India. And the best part is that Makrana marble contains more than 95% of calcium carbonate. Plus the tensile strength and the flexural strength is best among all the marbles. The second thing is the production of the Makrana quarries are not this much of quantity. Makrana can't produce that we can cover the whole country, because the mines are quite deep and very small in area. So we can't use latest machineries for excavation.
We met some of the mine owners, including Gayas Ahmad Randir, whose 3 mines have been closed down under government orders, and for the last 3 years his business has suffered a huge blow.
अभी 20 इयर्स से हमारी ये जो चकडुंगरी रेंज है ये बंद है, और ये ड्यू टू रेलवे ट्रैक के
For each household in Makrana, mining is the source of income, and once the business is hit, it is giving us a tough time. For the last 3 years, I wake up with the hope that today court will resolve our issue. But with each passing day, it's getting complicated. Our family is in the business since centuries back, and switching to some other work is really difficult. And for that, we require a lot of resource, expertise and knowledge.
ये केसेस वापस चलते रहे हमारे पर.
Gayas took us to the mining sites, where he made us understand how the ban on most important marble mines has affected the livelihood of tens of thousands of people.
वो वर्कर्स तो बेचारे कोई दूसरे स्टेट में चले गए माइनिंग के लिए, या कोई दूसरी माइंस पे वर्क करने लग गए.
For my 3 mines, I had approximately 50 workers working as laborers, and all these men come from nearby villages to work inside the mines. But since the inception of ban, thousands lost their jobs and had to migrate to other cities and towns for some suitable work. Thus, many of them are facing greater problems. I think the court needs to reconsider about our mines because they are a source of livelihood for thousands of families.
Marble mining is a source of employment for more than 100,000 people from more than 100 surrounding villages. However, since the closure of some mines, many have lost their livelihood. Ram Prasad travels each day a distance of 100 kilometers to reach Makrana for the sake of work. Working for 10 hours a day inside and outside the mine for some $4 is his only asset, because back home he has no work, and on top of it, he has 5 more people to feed. This coming here is the only option for his survival.
घर पर बेटा कोई मांगी कोई मजदूरी नहीं कोई बूझ नहीं कोई और नहीं बेरोजगार बेटा
I was without a job for the last 6 months, and now I have a huge debt on me to be returned. And if I do not pay that back, it will make a huge amount that even my upcoming generations won't be able to pay it back. All the government schemes have failed before reaching us. I tried all the places for work, but the worst part is that we were not paid according to our capacity, and I could not even save a penny for my family. We even do not have security or risk cover, and it's not the employer who is to be blamed. The government is to be held accountable, who hasn't made enough schemes and plans for more than 50% of labor population.
Since the closure of some mines in Makrana, thousands like Ram Prasad have lost their jobs and means of survival. Many have migrated to other towns for work, and many more continue to look for jobs.
मजदूरों पे काफ़ी असर पड़ा है, बेरोजगार हो गए थे उस टाइम में खाने के फोड़े पड़ गए।
I have been coming to this place since I was a small kid. The closure of mines have created an issue for people like us because it's our main element of survival. I work few days a month and I hardly make $50. I have a family to feed back home. Sometimes we are exploited because there are huge number of jobless laborers available who are ready to work as cheap laborers.
Besides the government ban on some mines, there are other factors also that have dented the image of historic Marble Town. Media reports over the past few years say deposits in Makrana are on verge of extinction, which otherwise is not true. Gayas took us to all sorts of mines, showing multi-million tons of deposits inside.
मकराना के अंदर ज़्यादा लोग मेजॉरिटी मुस्लिम्स की है, तो हो सकता है इसलिए ये सब किया जाता है कि मकराना की मार्केट डाउन हो जाए।
Sometimes I fail to understand why it took the government so long to resolve our issue. Geological experts are well aware of the capacity of Makrana, yet the stories of stone extinction have flaunted into the market, and government has done least. I think it's a deliberate attempt so that the other markets would flourish. The other reason to my knowledge is that we Muslims are a minority community in India. That's why our cases are least heard. For the political growth, the vote bank is Hindu majority.
The minority community regions in India usually complain of mismanagement and bias, and this has resulted into marginalization.
माइनिंग जो माइंस जो बंद है ना उनका मसला कोर्ट में चल रहा है.
It is surprising. A simple case has taken India's justice system 20 years, and it continues to be unresolved. For anything to happen in India, political will is important. And in our case, why will a Hindu majority government care for its minority community? And this bias in terms of justice is prevalent in every minority community in India.
The Congress party is always looking for a Muslim-dominated city, and they are demoralizing their economy. If you see many other cities like Lucknow or anywhere, if you go in India, Malegaon, you go to Bhiwandi, the power looms was there. They are destroying us. This is the main reason that because of the domination of Muslims here, this case has been prolonged, and it is from the Shah Jahan time. 450 years old mines are there, and still we are fighting for the survivor, and the government is prolonging all this matter. Now this matter has gone to the court. Now court also again the Makrana, the Rajasthan government is also Congress, the central government is Congress, but still they are not able to help us in any manner. This is I am not accusing the government, but I am telling you the fact about the government. Use and throw policy they have used, and always they are using it from last 60 years. The government has done. You see the Makrana. Makrana is a revenue. We are giving so much revenue to the government. In Rajasthan, we are the biggest paying of revenue, but still the conditions of roads, the conditions of approach, the conditions of the people here, and everybody is starving. They are fighting for the survival.
Not just mining and miners, but there are also others who are badly hit. Inlay designers have been equally associated with this trade, but the shortage of best quality marble is making them suffer immensely.
इनले डिजाइन लोगों की चॉइस है कि भाई हम ये काम कराएं क्योंकि ये काम पक्का काम है.
This particular art form is something that we have adopted from Persian artists, and retaining it was the most difficult task. We managed to learn it from the artists that had come at the time of Mughal Empire, but these days we face difficulties because the mines that have best quality marble for inlay design are under government siege orders. Now, many artists are looking for some other jobs, and this craft is losing best hands.
The Aravalli belt in Makrana has various mining ranges, popularly known as Dungri, Devi, Ullodi, Sabwali, Gulabi, Kumari, Chakdungri, etc. Dungri, Devi, Sabwali, Ullodi, Chosar and Naharkan are famous white marble, whereas Ullodi is famous for Albato marble. These mines produce white brown belt marble.
मकराना के लोगों के रोजगार को उन्होंने नहीं देखा. मकराना के लिए जो
Well, it's very true that the popularity of Makrana is slowly fading due to internal reasons and also due to government's least efforts to promote the Makrana marble. You see, most of the marble mines have been closed illegally by the government by adopting so-called vague legal system. There was no question of closing these mines, neither any relevance. The government has created a kind of panic all over India about the closure of mines due to unavailability of deposits in the mines. But it's nothing like that. Even if the government will close all the mines here, Makrana still has a stock of marble that will last for at least 5 years without fresh excavations.
Makrana's white stone has already lost market. Most of the buyers prefer stones from other markets because of being less expensive. The Mining Association has been repeatedly asking government to change its mining policy that sets rules and regulations giving special provision to Makrana because of its quality stones and also fixed rates according to quality.
मकराने की खाने बंद होने का कोई प्रश्न ही नहीं था और ना कोई इररेलेवेंसी थी लेकिन मकराने की खाने बंद करके
Our marble has the highest concentration of calcium carbonate, which doesn't allow it to lose charm for years. The biggest example is Taj Mahal. It has been over 3 centuries. However, the monument looks recently made. The government has to change its attitude and mindset so that our marble will again touch international markets. And for this, government has to draft a new mining policy that gives us directions and provide us with a framework. Otherwise, our business will collapse, affecting tens of thousands of families.
In the country of 1.2 billion people, more than 90% often complain of poor justice system, mismanagement and bias towards minority communities. And to flourish as a democracy in real sense, it is believed India has to work harder towards the welfare of its citizens and change its policies so that people enjoy equal rights.